What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
There were some really significant mysteries left after Stranger Things Season 3's tense 77-minute finale, The Battle of Starcourt. Keep watching to see everything about the most anticipated season of Stranger Things ever, including the latest news. New photos. The release date for Netflix Sci-Fi Horror Season 4 is not known yet since there have been delays caused by the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. But this doesn't mean we won't see the new season in 2021. Well, we hope so, anyway. Despite everything, we can't wait to see more of the 80s-themed clothing and dive into the new events of the best gang ever. The production has started back in 2020 with many delays and a new setting because of the ongoing pandemic. Luckily, while we don't know an exact premiere date for the new season just yet, we have some great news. Filming on Stranger Things 4 proceeds based on some brand new set photos that have appeared on social media. The photos show the 80s set town of Hawkins, Indiana, but with a bit of a mysterious upside-down twist. Some constructions in these photos have been taken over by the tendrils of the mysterious Upside Down, as you can see. And we all know that the Upside Down has been a part of Stranger Things since the show's pilot. This mostly indicates a return to the other version of the world. Production. In an Instagram Q&A back in March 2020, David Harbour said that he considered new episodes were supposed to come out early next year, but he also admitted he didn't have authority on that. In October 2020, Natalia Dyer, Nancy, explained to The Independent that it's going to be a while before we see anything extra about the new season. Filming continued again after production was shut down, which means we might see the show's new season in 2021 after all. The show's official Twitter account shared a photo of a clapperboard with the caption, "Meanwhile in the Upside Down." Finn Wolfhard, Mike, had explained that the shooting delays were very frustrating because they were ahead of schedule. That has never happened before because there's never a realistic approach to scheduling, and then boom, it just stopped. And everyone had to go home and everyone's just so sad, he told The Guardian in June 2020. The pandemic definitely massively delayed shooting and therefore the launch of our current Season 4, exec producer Shawn Levy told Collider. Stranger Things Season 4 cast. The series' whole cast will appear in the new season. 11, Millie Bobby Brown, Mike, Finn Wolfhard, Lucas, Caleb McLaughlin, Dustin, Gaten Matarazzo, Will, Noah Schnapp, Max, Sadie Sink, Steve, Joe Keery, Nancy, Natalia Dyer, Jonathan, Charlie Heaton, Robin, Maya Hawke, and Joyce, Winona Ryder. But we should also expect to see some new, unfamiliar faces. And according to the behind-the-scenes photos, you can clearly see that the cast is having the time of their lives. They look like they have so much fun working together, don't they? We saw the comeback of Dr. Sam Owens, Paul Reiser, in Season 3, who works for the U.S. Department of Energy and was elected Director of Operations at Hawkins Lab after the departure of Dr. Martin Brenner. He was given the purpose of investigating the gate to the Upside Down in an effort to stop it from creating huge damage, and he was the person who helped Hopper adopt 11. His comeback is not a joke. He will certainly play a major role in the upcoming season, as the show will put him in some twisted events. Now, the research scientist and past leader of Hawkins Lab, who urged 11 too much through their operations and eventually caused her to reopen the gate, will he also be introduced. A Demogorgon hit him in Season 1, but no one saw him die. There's still not a confirmation on whether David Harbour will be returning as Hopper, too. But in an interview with Total Film, Harbour explained that he had known everything about his character's story a long time ago. "I've known from the get-go. I've had those discussions with them, the Duffer Brothers, from the very first season. We were always interested in that idea of the Gandalf resurrection, Gandalf the Grey, who fights the Balrog and then becomes Gandalf the White." Harbour said that his character had to change and resurrect in some way. Continuing, "So we'll see a very different guy going forwards. The same guy, but in a different vein. It's a very cool thing to be able to play." So even if we don't know anything else about his character, to be more precise, if we're about to see him in the next season, Harbour has reported that Season 4 will share more of his past in a visit back to Season 2, where 11 found boxes in Hopper's attic marked Dad, Vietnam, and New York. In an interview with Liverpool Comic-Con, the actor shared that in Season 4 we will see a big, huge reveal about Hopper's backstory, which they haven't really told us about, and according to him, they're going to express it in a big way. We can't wait, can you? He also said that this is his favorite thing about him that we have no idea about. Oh, the tension. As TV Line reported, the Duffer Brothers want to bring in 4 new recurring roles, 3 teenagers and 1 adult, and a brand new actor will appear in season 4. The star, Joel Stoffer, Enoch, has been cast for the next season. Speaking to comicbook.com, Stoffer said that he has a role that we haven't shot yet on Stranger Things. However, according to him, we won't see him too much on the small screen since his role is a minor one. Also, Priah Ferguson has also joined the series regular for season 4. So we can all agree the production did a great job with the cast and we should prepare for some very talented performances. But what about the plot? Keep watching to see what the next season will focus on. What will happen? Honestly, the scripts are great, Natalia Dyer told The Independent when asked about the next season. Well, we hope the wait will be worth it, right? She further said, it's going to be really big. It's going to be big. When we dropped Hawkins, we saw Joyce and her sons, Will and Jonathan, along with 11, going into a removal van to move away. This means we're going to see the gang separated in the next season, and we're certainly not going to see many events in Hawkins. Jonathan and Nancy settled after some struggles that occurred in the 3rd season. Maybe they'll get into a long-distance relationship in season 4. Who knows? In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, the creators, the Duffer Brothers, talked about the portals that will move from Hawkins, Indiana, into different environments. Matt said that the biggest thing that's going to happen is it's going to open up a little bit. Not necessarily in terms of scale or in terms of special effects, but open up in terms of allowing portals into areas outside of Hawkins. He also said that since there's a season 4, obviously the question of who that American is in that cell and then also what they're doing with that Demogorgon is a tease. That's obviously going to play a huge role in a potential season 4. Fan theories. Thanks to the most dedicated fans of the show, we have some theories that suggest what will happen in the 4th season. One Reddit user has shared his observations suggesting that a huge nuclear disaster is said to be at the focus of the story. To be more precise, they think that 11 will spark the Chernobyl power plant disaster of 1986. This theory might be true based on the fact that Season 3 moved to a close in October 1985, only 6 months before the April disaster of the next year. Also, there are the Russian spies included in the newest season, so the disaster could even be made in an effort to wrap up a fight between 11 and the spies. Then again, the Russians used reactors of a similar set to open gateways in Season 3. The plot that Chief Jim Hopper isn't actually dead adds up to this theory. So guys, we're more than certain that we're about to see some major twists and turns in the next season. Share your theory about the 4th season of Stranger Things in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching, guys.